Most people still think online business is impossible in 2025 because they tried dropshipping, they got burned, they tried SMMA, couldn't get clients. Maybe they even tried affiliate, they made $3, so they gave up, went back to their 9-to-5, convinced making money online is actually a scam. But what if I told you there was a business model that most people actually don't even know exists? Well, how do I know this? Because at 18, we're generating over 5 figures a month with a business that most people have no idea exists. I went from being a burnt out live streamer going live 8 hours a day to building a completely automated system that makes more money in a month than most people make in a year. And now I'm doing it without showing my face, without having to build a personal brand, and obviously without being glued to my phone 24/7. So in this video, I'm gonna expose the exact business model that changed my life and why it is crushing literally every opportunity the gurus are pushing right now. Most of the business models that people are actually pushing right now are outdated. All they do is take your time and they don't even give you money in return, while business models like this that virtually nobody knows about are making people like me, 18 years old, rich. And here's what most people won't tell you about the popular business models. First of all, we got drop shipping. You're shipping shitty Chinese products on AliExpress, competing with the big dogs. The products take 3 weeks to arrive. The customer service nightmares alone will probably drive you insane. Now we got SMMA, social media marketing. Good luck getting clients. Everybody has been pushing this to all of their followers for the last 5 years. They're finally starting to transition away from it because it really doesn't work that well anymore. Now let's talk TikTok Shop affiliate. Well, I made literally over $100,000 with this, and it is a great business model, but there's one thing it lacks, and that's time and location freedom. With TikTok Shop, you're constantly having to make videos, be on camera, or be on live, which is exactly trading your time for money. And then we'll take traditional e-com or pay-per-call affiliate marketing. Now there, you're competing with the top dogs, the best of the best marketers of all time. Good luck on that. And then we got Amazon FBA as well. It requires a ton of upfront capital. Same thing, you're constantly dealing with big dogs. And with Amazon FBA, of course, you're always one policy away from losing everything. Here's why TikTok Shop automation is completely different than every single one of these, and exactly why I chose it. Because first of all, you're not the product. In content creation and TikTok Shop in general, you are the business. Now with TikTok Shop automation, on the other hand, you're building a system. You're finding regular people, training them on how to do content. So instead of creating content, you are managing a team behind the scenes. And two, it's actually helping people. And unlike dropshipping, you're actually selling products that are good. You're essentially connecting people who need a product with an actual great product. And three, with TikTok Shop automation, you're not dependent on one stream of income. You're not reliant on one product. You're not reliant on one creator. You're not reliant on one account. And even if one creator stops performing, stops being as consistent, you got a ton more to choose from. And number four, one of the best parts about TikTok Shop automation is that it's not relevant how much time you put into it. This business is completely manageable from your phone in 1 to 2 hours a day. I get to do what I actually want to do instead of what I don't want to do, which is creating the content and going live. That's for the creators. And number five, there's actually a low barrier to entry. So Amazon FBA, SMMA, you're either gonna need years of training to actually be successful or a ton of upfront capital. For affiliate automation, you do not need any of that. All you need is a couple $100s to get some accounts. And this month, last year, I hit my first, not $10,000 month, but $10,000 week. I skipped straight over 10K a month and went to $40,000 a month in June after the month before hitting just $4,000. But I was literally grinding live for 5 to 8 hours every single day and still trying to put out content on the side as well. When you're going live for 5 to 8 hours a day, you literally cannot think about anything else. It eats up at the quality of your life. If your time is truly worth more than 20 or 25 bucks an hour, wouldn't you just pay someone else to do $20 or $25 an hour hard work while you do what you do best, which is being creative and figuring out better ways to get more accounts and to get more creators and to scale even larger? You're worth more than a $20 or $25 an hour job. And that's what I'm paying my creators to go live for me. But after a couple months of going live over and over and over and over and over again, I was tired of it. And this is actually when I found TikTok Shop affiliate. I was doing bottom of funnel videos, trying to get up my video skills. I got viral a couple times, but what I fell in love with was bottom of funnel videos. These are simple videos that sell the sale rather than trying to go viral, because for me, it's the most data-driven, it's the most consistent, and you can actually diagnose problems really easily. For viral videos, you might have a video that gets 1,000 views and you have no idea why. You thought it was the best video ever. For bottom of funnel, you look at your click-through rate, your click-to-order rate, and that'll actually make your click-through rate go up. So you can objectively get better every single video, diagnose problems really easily, and also the videos are easy to make, so they're easy to outsource as well. You can train somebody and get them as good as the top bottom of funnel creators. And since they're so simple to do, I was like, okay, let's outsource. This first month outsourcing, we actually did 9.1K. And obviously not crazy numbers, but back in November, after being traumatized by going live for hours and hours, and that was the only way I knew how to make money, finally hitting a basically 10K month while completely outsourced felt amazing. And the reason this works so well for people that are just starting out is because the operations are not super hard. It's very difficult to go unprofitable, and you're not trading your time for money. You don't need a ton of capital, you don't need tech skills. I could go on and on, but this is really one of those business models where it comes up, it's untapped, and you have to jump on it at a certain time. But here's how you can actually go ahead and actionably set this up step by step. First step, you need a couple TikTok shop accounts, and you need to hire a creator. In Affiliate Automated, we have a software that allows you to hire, track, and manage your creators so that it's all streamlined. Now, once you've gotten your first 3 accounts and you've hired your first creator, you need to send them a care package. You need to know what products are working at the moment. So obviously you need these products that have the lower sales. Well, how do you get them? Obviously on TikTok Shop, since you're an affiliate, you need free samples, but you don't want to request a sample. So what you're going to do is you're going to create SOPs for the creators to request their own samples to their own house and tell them the criteria that I just told you on how to request samples. So once you have your SOPs built on bottom of funnel videos, which are ridiculously simple, I mean, you could even train them on just recreating videos, which is what we do. We take top bottom of funnel videos and have our creators recreate them, and then we give them feedback to make them more similar, because once they recreate that video, they now understand what a good video should look like, and they can model that for every single product. And now with your very, very early startup system, you've got your 1 creator, you've got your 3 accounts, you're gonna have this creator scale up from 5 videos to 15 videos per day on each account. And I know this sounds crazy, but at the absolute max, it's going to take the creator 3 hours, which is only $75. Each account has to be doing 25 bucks a day. That's easy. And as you scale them slowly from 5 videos a day to 15 videos a day, and to actually going live some of the time, you will obviously see what is getting sales and what is not getting sales. And the simple formula for TikTok is just do what works and don't do what doesn't work. And I had your creator use the same script 1,000 times. And it was actually for this product right here. And if you've heard it before, it's 36 pieces of NeuroGum for free. If you don't believe me, just tap that orange shopping cart. Now look, even though you can get your creators on retainers and probably go profitable on that, this is not some get rich quick scheme. It obviously took me a while to get to my first 40K month with lives, and then I had to learn TikTok Shop in its entirety. I had to understand the fundamentals, do them myself, and then I figured out how to outsource. And without the fundamentals, without good processes, you're not gonna do anything quickly. So that's the business model that's making me multi-5 figures every single month at 18, while everybody else is still messing with business models that were dead 5 years ago. And here's the thing, while I have given you the exact blueprint, there are a ton of nuances along the way that can make or break your success. The things like where to find your creators, how to manage them, how to track them, how to get retainers, which products actually work, how to get your creators to go live, how to train them to make videos that are actually converting, and actually scale across accounts without getting banned and without losing quality control. And that's the stuff that actually prevented me from scaling and took me months of trial and error to actually figure out. So that's why I put together a complete training where I show you literally everything. The exact creator recruitment strategies, my product selection strategies, product research process, the systems I've used to scale to multi-5 figures a month. So if you want access to that free training, click the first link in my description to book a completely free strategy call with my team. We will show you exactly how this works, give you a personalized game plan on how you can do it for yourself, and obviously see if you're a good fit for our program, Affiliate Automated. Go click the link now. We'll see you on the call. And if you got some value from this video, please hit the subscribe button, but only if you actually liked it or you got value out of it, because I will be dropping a ton of sauce on here about building real media conglomerates that actually give you freedom rather than sacrificing your time for money. Peace.